Hello and welcome to my video on MSC Preziosa, boarding from Southampton on the 27th of December for 1 week, stopping at Germany, Belgium, Netherlands and France. Here we are arriving in the port. You can see the ship just down the left there. My parents, one of them is visually impaired, so we're able to use the disabled car park, which is right next to the Horizon terminal. It was right next to the gate, and within minutes we were boarding. Quite early, there was nobody else here, and literally was on board the ship in about 15-20 minutes. As you can see, it's an empty hall there. We're just going through the visa process as my wife needs visas for Europe. On this cruise they decided they wanted to keep her passport, which we've never had that before. But, kind of a bit reluctant to give it, but we did get the passport back at the end, which is obviously the main concern. We needed a little bit of help here as the computer said no, but it was just a matter of a checkbox somebody hadn't ticked. And there we are boarding. Literally, like I say, this took about 15-20 minutes, even with the hiccup on the passport. Our boarding time was actually 11 o'clock, but we arrived at 10:15 and we was literally on by 10:30. Once on board, you're able to go straight up to the cabin, collect your key cards and leave your luggage. The cabin won't be actually ready probably at that time. They're usually ready about 1:30, 2 o'clock onwards. There is an announcement on board when they're ready. And the lifts at the centre of the ship, that was the Atrium, and we're just going up now to deck 12. On deck 12, just walking down to our cabins, we have two rear balconies. They are side by side. One's 12062 and one's 12060. They're both identical. Here we are getting our keys from the hanging on the door, and just let my mum and dad into theirs, and now I'm just getting into mine. We are entering 12060. On entering, you'll see the king size bed. Can be made into singles if you wish. There is also a sofa there that can convert into a small bed settee or a bunk bed, depending on which one it is. There's a stool underneath the dressing table there, a couple of drawers underneath. The minibar is actually locked at the moment, but that will be opened later. We normally empty that, ask the steward to empty it, and then we can bring some soft drinks or something up from out of the bar. We've got the balcony. Won't be being used a great deal with it being a winter one, but it's nice just to get a bit of fresh air and nice to see the sea. With us leaving from Southampton, you get a kettle, so you'll be able to make tea and coffee. On the rear package you get slippers and bathrobes. Slippers you can keep, the bathrobes you can't. Into the bathroom, there's plenty of storage underneath the sink. And the shower, you can push those doors forward to give a bit more feeling of room in the cabin. Just coming outside now onto the pool deck. There's a large pool and two hot tubs. The hot tubs, I did see people in, but the swimming pool I never saw anyone in. The swimming pool actually is not heated. So it's about 10-15 degrees, which is too cold in my opinion. It's a shame that they don't heat the pools in the winter months. Here we are now on the same deck, but we are inside, and this pool is actually heated. There's a couple of hot tubs around the pool. You get 2 orange towels left in your cabin. These are for use around the pool, and swap them in this area if it's dirty or wet. But you must always leave 2 pool towels left in your cabin. Failing to do that, they will charge you for the towel. We're now at the rear of the ship. There's a further pool. Again, it's not heated. It says it's 15-20 degrees, but it certainly isn't. It's lower than that. It's more like 10 to 12. Never saw anyone in this one at all. This is top 18, the exclusive solarium for the Aurora guests. During the winter, obviously, this is not required, so anyone can come up here, take pictures, videos, whatever. This is obviously Southampton with IKEA in the background there. There's a hot tub here. This has great views of the pool area down below. You can see there's a further solarium around the edge on the upper deck, and then the pool deck's the lower deck. Now just coming into the Platinum Theatre. There's 1,600 seats in here. This cruise they did 2 shows a day, one at 7:15 and repeated again at 9 o'clock. So now we're in the Butcher's Cut. It's a specialty dining restaurant. This we have the 3-course set meal, which is €47. We're Diamond, so we were able to get a free specialty meal complimentary. I had the prawns to start with. Mum and Dad had the soup. We've all had filet mignon, veg and fries. Quite filling. And then for our dessert, Chu had the cookie and ice cream, strawberry cheesecake, again strawberry cheesecake, and I had the lava cake. If you brought one of the dining packages before boarding, you can also order off the full menu and you get a 50% discount. This is the Galaxy Disco. It's on the top floor. You can only get access to this from the centre lifts, and just one centre lift as well that you can use. There is an independent button for this that says Galaxy Disco on the actual lift. It's right at the top of the ship. This is probably the latest bar that's open, and it's so far away from any cabins, there's no way anyone can get it. And that completes day one. Day two is a sea day. Just trying to get a side picture of the ship. This is a 3-metre extending pole. I was hoping to get a bigger view, but it's okay, it's not what I was expecting. And now for the rear of the ship. We're on deck 12. It's not a bad picture, but I was hoping to get more of a fuller view of the ship. This is deck 6, this is the casino area. You've got the machines on this side where you're allowed to smoke, and then on the other side of the casino is the games tables. You're not allowed to smoke on that section. The smoke does rise up to deck 7, you can smell it in some of the bars. There we are into the shopping area with all the duty-free shops. Today they've got a bag sale on, an extra discount and some further bags available in the shop behind. This is the creams, the miracle creams. All know they don't work. Cigarettes are mainly European, not a lot of UK brands. There was Amber Leaf rolling tobacco available. That did sell out during the trip. 5 packs was €40 and 5 cents. If you did buy any of the alcohol, they actually saved the alcohol until the night before. So they save it and then you come and collect it on the night before to pack in your luggage. Cigarettes, tobacco, literally anything else, you take that away with you. You can smoke the cigarettes and the tobacco if you wish. Central Atrium, to the left here is the future cruises. If you wish to book another cruise, there's a few perks, double points or something, but to be honest, a lot of the travel agents tend to be cheaper. As it's a sea day, it's brunch, which is breakfast and lunch combined. You've got breakfast items and lunch items on the same menu. We chose to have breakfast. Mum had eggs benedict, my dad had a full breakfast, I just had a bit of bacon and sausage. And then this is the view from the window in the restaurant. Duty-free perfume shop and some creams, makeup. Boots tends to be cheaper. Didn't think there was anything that was really good. I've got some end of lines on offer, which is reasonable. Your duty-free bags, I've got a little bit of discounts and a further incentive buy 2 and all that sort of thing.
Esta con la calzona.
Side of the casino is where the games tables are. There's no smoking around this area, just at the other side where the games machines are. That's the only place indoors you can smoke. We're now in the buffet. It's about 3-4 o'clock. It's afternoon tea time. There's still most things available on the buffet. Of course, pizza's available literally all day. Pizza's nice, but I like a bit more cheese.
I'll have a batch pizza.
This section's not open just yet for the afternoon teas bit, the nibbles is mainly like sandwiches, and then there's some cookies. You can take things from the buffet down to your cabin if you wish. I took a couple of apples down. You can also take your food down on a plate and eat in your cabin if you so wish. This cruise was full, but every time we went we still managed to get a table. You did have to walk probably all the way around sometimes to get a table for 4, but we had no problems. A few minutes. The buffet is one big square, it's repeated. The one side and the other side is identical. At the bottom you've got a children's section and an Asian section. Tea and coffee, milk. We always took a bit of milk down to the cabin, as it's better than the long life milk that we get provided. If you're a member of the Voyages Club, you'll get an invite to the cocktail party. There's plenty of cocktails available and refilling them constantly. They show you a little presentation, try and encourage you to book another cruise, get a little bit of entertainment, and you meet the officers. Please do subscribe, it's free, and please drop a like and a comment. Tell me if you've been on a cruise, if you want to go on a cruise. Ask me any questions about the cruise. I'll try my best to answer you all.
energy. Now, before we get started, I'd like to test the energy again. Now that you know that you're the Egyptians and you are the Romans, let's see which side makes the most noise. Let's start this side. Give it up for the Romans! All right. Then of course, give it up for the Egyptians!
That completes day 2. Please subscribe and like. Part 2 will be online on Sunday evening. Ask me any questions in the comments. I will do my best to answer. Thank you.